Okay, hi people.
It's your boy, the Tatumeister, here with the Film Sharks' first podcast featuring Mark and Christian.
I am TS
Christian,
Shark,
the
but
crazy
that's cool.
person.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm on a.
I always say your boy, the Tatumeister, every time I start a video, so.
Wait, what do you say?
It's your boy, the Tatumeister, here.
My old intro. Yo, what's up, fams and homies? This is GD Game. Now I don't even have an intro actually.
I started that like a few years ago, but. Huh?
I swear, whenever I use howdy, someone must think I'm a cowboy or something.
Ah.
So, yes, as the first podcast of the Film Sharks.
I'm a megalodon.
What?
I'm a megalodon.
Yeah, the image you see is the image Christian made, and I gotta say, it's pretty damn amazing. I have a sword in it.
I'm not an artist myself. I kind of suck at art, so I'm pretty impressed by it, honestly.
I mean, yeah, I have a
Your
freaking
Tater,
sword,
Your
buddy.
sword was the Alita sword.
Oh, really? Thank you. I love it.
Oh, I noticed that now. That's nice. Wait, what design is on Tate's shirt?
Sardonyx.
Wait. Oh, I see.
Yeah, Sardonyx. She's one of my most popular videos, so.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Mine's just the shark. Yeah, the shark.
I gave you a
Which
phone.
makes sense. Oh, that's a phone. I thought that was like a Dr. Pepper. I see that being a phone, though. Yeah.
All right, so for the first Film
It's
Shark
whatever
podcast.
you want it to be.
Let's first ask this: how's everybody doing on this lovely Saturday night?
You know, I'm just chilling. Might go fight
I
a.
watched a movie. That's all I've contributed, aside from cleaning my house. What am I
Contributed nothing.
doing? Agreed.
That's it.
Oh man, I'm just like, I just can't believe this is happening. Like for once, you know, it's like I get to do something cool on the channel. I mean, not saying I don't do cool stuff on the channel already. But, you know. Uh-oh. Something happened.
Run it after the MTS movie.
Oh, I can hear you now. Okay. What? Hold on a sec.
British accent, so she learned American.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm using my microphone now, so I don't have to use the stupid computer Discord anymore.
I just realized I had a really mean elementary school.
Oh, really?
That got dark.
All right, so are we going to talk about the Oscar nominees or what?
Yes, we are. We should. I'm gonna pull them up on here. We should just go through each one. We can talk about what we feel's got snubbed.
Uncut Gems got snubbed.
Oh, holy! Just in general got snubbed. I don't know. Well, I don't know if it deserves best. I think I didn't even put it for nomination of Best Picture at the MTS Movie Awards, but I feel like it should have deserved something at least. I know you think it should deserve.
What? No, I love Uncut Gems now.
Yeah. Just start in the beginning. It starts with performances by an actor in a leading role. Okay. Antonio Banderas in Pain and Glory, which I didn't see.
Adam Sandler.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He got snubbed. Leonardo DiCaprio for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Wait, he didn't get nominated?
Wait, what?
He didn't get nominated? I didn't know that.
Adam Sandler didn't. Adam Driver got nominated for Marriage Story. Joaquin Phoenix got nominated
Obviously.
for Joker. And Jonathan Pryce for The Two Popes.
Oh, I didn't watch
I
Two
haven't
Popes.
seen Pain and Glory. I haven't seen Pain and Glory of The Two Popes, but I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Marriage Story, and Joker.
Well, Joaquin's gonna win this, so like.
My opinion on that one. I mean, I assume it's good, but like, how good? He's definitely the standout of the movie, because he's playing Pope Francis. Yeah, he did an amazing job. So
Really?
I understand that. Yeah, out of a movie that's gotten as much hype as it has, and I'll watch it once I actually.
You feel like watching it.
All right, I got the computer on again.
Nice. Somebody just commented on my 1970 review. Blah blah ramble. Ramble, ramble, blah, 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 blah. Ramble, ramble, blah, blah. Ramble, blah, blah. Ramble, 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 blah, blah, blah.
What?
That's an actual comment.
Well, I guess he didn't like 1917 or something.
Yeah. I'm just.
I confirm sleep, blah, 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 ramble,
Yeah.
ramble. But
You know what
after a
performance
while,
I
the
do-
dialect on that just got so hard to like distinguish. I could not tell what
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah meant.
That's so weird. You know, wait, what about the best picture or the best actor noms? I don't know if I really think Leonardo wants to spend time in Hollywood, but I don't know if I feel like that should have been nominated.
Look, Joaquin's gonna
something
win
like-
this. Like, is this even a question for?
Joaquin Phoenix and Adam Driver, both easy, definitely deserve the noms, but I just feel like
Nah,
Leonardo
Joaquin's
DiCaprio-
got it. He's already won every other award. It's like Gary Oldman last year. I mean, or a couple years ago.
Leonardo DiCaprio just, it's like he's already, like, it's just like, yeah, it's a great performance, but it's not even close to his best.
I know. I mean, Adam Driver was amazing in Marriage Story for sure. I mean,
10 out of 10.
Granted,
Maybe.
Adam Driver is amazing in anything you put him in as well.
Yeah.
well, I don't
It's funny,
think
two movies I saw back-
Mark agrees with Rise of Skywalker so much, but
I think he's incredible in Rise of Skywalker. The acting in Rise of Skywalker is incredible. I just absolutely hate everything about the script. Because I will start getting incredibly angry over just.
come on, me and Christian like the movie. I am Ray Skywalker.
Yeah.
You just
I still don't
spoiled
like
the end scene for the entirety.
Well,
of
and
the
who hasn't?
listening.
It's been $1 billion. Who hasn't seen it? I think everybody's seen it. And if you haven't seen it,
None of my family members have seen it.
Uh-oh.
what?
Well, we won't show him this video thing. Or I'll just edit that out. I don't know.
Just put, I don't know. Jar Jar Binks showed up in the movie.
I think.
No,
the
he
best
didn't.
actor-
What the frick?
Just quickly, just add in that, just Jar Jar Binks as like a censor.
I wish he showed up in the movie. That would have been great.
As, for that
No,
spoiler,
no, you
just
don't.
Censor it with Jar Jar
If he-
Binks
if-
showed up.
Can anybody agree on if it's Once Upon a Time ... in Hollywood or Once Upon a Time in ... Hollywood? I think it's Once Upon a Time ... in Hollywood. But I don't know. I think the ...
Because it's
The ... is stupid.
I get rid of it. It shouldn't be anywhere.
I think it would probably just be Once Upon a Time ... in Hollywood.
That's what
Because
that's what
you're
they
separating it with Once Upon a Time,
Yeah,
so it's more fantastic.
it was a really fun movie though. So, should we go to the supporting or who do we think got snubbed? I mean, we all
Adam Sandler.
performance. Sandler definitely deserved that. Who else?
Now he's gonna
I think
make a bunch of crappy movies. So
Taron Egerton really deserves a.
I've not seen Rocket Man yet, everybody. I'm sorry. I know. I'm terrible.
Either see it. It is so good. I think I haven't seen.
2/3 of this podcast hasn't seen it. I just realized that's funny.
So 33% seen. Rocket Man.
I'm sorry. I
It's
never
okay,
had the
okay.
time, and it's just.
It's fine, dude. Just watch it because it's an incredible, really.
I mean, yeah, I love the
Should we go
director
to-
and the actor. Taron Egerton's awesome as frick, but
Yeah. Should we go to supporting roles?
yeah.
Sure.
Tom Hanks for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which that's easy win already. I think he sure already deserves that win.
Nah, Brad Pitt's gonna win.
What?
Brad Pitt's gonna win.
Actually, maybe he'll win, but I think Tom Hanks is better.
Look,
Anthony
Brad Pitt was the
Hopkins-
highlight of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood for me. He was the best part. Like,
I think Tom Hanks is, but the thing about Tom Hanks is he's almost the reason A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is good.
I guess I do love that movie. I just feel like Once is much better. But,
I thought it was like 7 out of 10 alright, but like Tom Hanks's performance is the reason why it's like 7 out of 10 and not like 6 or 5 out of 10.
yeah.
My big thing was so much of the actual film itself, like, is so by the numbers and just kind of its like
I can barely tell you what happened in it. I totally forgot it.
It was like just your typical, yo, I'm angry at my dad thing, and I'm like, I've seen this done before.
Yeah. I just
But I
like,
feel the Mr.
yeah.
Rogers aspect really was the big thing that shined in it.
Yeah, and
Like,
Tom Hanks.
The actual story itself wasn't as compelling.
Tom Hanks just kills it. It's just
He
not
is great in it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins for The Two Popes. I haven't seen it, so I can't claim whether that's a.
oh, he's in that movie. I didn't even know
nomination.
that. That's cool.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins, though, so it's just already him. So I feel like that already is deserved just because he's such an amazing actor.
Except for Target Transformers: The Last Night.
Yeah, well, yeah. He should have never been in that one.
Didn't Anthony Hopkins raise the roof at one point in that movie? I might be wrong.
Why was he in that? I don't even understand. Like,
I don't know.
I try to forget Last Night's.
Last Night's so bad. I don't want to hear about it.
Most people agree that's the worst Transformers movie. Like, what the hell?
I think Revenge of the Fallen and
It is so
Age of
wonderful to hear your voice again.
I like the third movie and the first movie. 2 is goofy, but you know.
Oh yeah, I think the first is just goofy and dumb. Third is bad. It's bad to me.
I just like the third one because Megan Fox wasn't in it, so it was better.
You know what? We can all agree Revenge of the Fallen. Hopefully, we can all agree Revenge of the Fallen is one of the worst of all time.
Well, I think it's ironically funny, but
everything. I think that
They didn't even have a script because, like,
they didn't even have like a
strike, the writer's strike.
Yeah, it was such a messy disaster. It's such a bad.
Hey, Bumblebee was awesome though. That's the best one.
Bumblebee was good. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then okay, ready? This one I actually think is dumb. I don't think. Okay, Al Pacino and Joe Pesci both for The Irishman, and I do great, but I think they should have chosen one.
Al Pacino.
I don't know. They're both great, but I think Al Pacino. Yeah.
He was the highlight of Irishman, even though I didn't like Irishman that much. But yeah.
Well, hopefully we can agree the performances in it are good.
Of course, I just
Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, and Robert De Niro. Of course, they're great.
And Robert De Niro was
I have
okay.
an opinion on this, so I'll just sit back and let you guys discuss it.
Oh look, I've already told my thoughts on Irishman. It's a fine movie. It's just
it's one of my favorites of the year. But at the end of the day, I just don't think both should have gotten nominated. I think they should have chosen one, thrown another one in there.
For sure.
They could have thrown Peanut Butter Falcon in there if they wanted to.
Yeah. That would have been good. But I feel like the movie didn't have the hype to make it in.
Yeah, one movie should only get one nominee.
Honey Boy, because the thing is, like, Shia was going for both Peanut Butter Falcon and Honey Boy for the awards.
Oh yeah,
he totally used him for
Shia's turned his career around. Yeah.
Peanut Butter Falcon was a good movie.
A lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was really heartfelt. You know my thing with Brad Pitt with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? It's the same thing I had with Leonardo DiCaprio. He's great in it, but he just kind of played himself.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just so many great moments with Brad Pitt in that movie.
Oh yeah, scene where he goes to the camp with all the hippies, and the guy's like, or he's like, they flatten his tire, and he's like, fix my car, and the guy's like, F you, and he socks him in the face. It's so funny.
Just kidding.
There's a reason why I didn't say the word. They say the F word.
I know, but
bro, Christian. I mean, Quentin Tarantino's what your parents would not approve of his movies.
How did I forget that was Tarantino? I wasn't thinking about that at all. It is Tarantino.
Yeah, it is Tarantino.
Crap.
Yeah, bro. Like Christian would not be able to watch any of his movies. They're way too crap.
I'm gonna watch Inglourious Basterds soon for the. I still have to catch up on. I haven't done it for a while, but Letterboxd Best. I need to watch Inglourious.
Yeah, your Letterboxd Best.
That's pretty high. That's pretty soon. So
my opinion is.
When I get the chance.
Oh.
So we do Best Actress in a Leading Role.
Yeah.
I haven't seen most of these. Cynthia Erivo, if I hope I pronounce that right.
The only good part of Harriet.
You watched earlier tonight. So yeah.
Yes, I did.
This is the one. I think this one already should. I think it's already basically won. Scarlett Johansson, Marriage Story. She kills it. She's so amazing.
Yeah.
Crap. Sarah
That's
Ryan?
a definitive from what I've heard. That's going to be the definitive one.
Maybe. I mean, she didn't win the Golden Globe, so I don't know. But
the Golden Globes. Saoirse
Ronan.
Cyrus K. In Little Women, which I'm seeing either tomorrow or next week.
It's fine. She's fine in it.
I enjoyed it. I was blown away by the performance.
Yeah,
but then again, the thing with Little Women is Little Women will probably not get as many wins just on like Little Women's big thing is it's not as showy as some of the other like Oscar stuff. So it's fantastic, but it's not as showy and
it's not trying to be spectacular.
It might.
Let's see,
I think
Charlize...
it might get the other one coming up, but we'll save that too. the next.
Charlize Theron for Bombshell. I didn't
haven't
care
seen
about
it.
Bombshell. I liked the trailer though. That was a great use of Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. But
Bad Guy won the Grammy for Song of the Year. I'm like, what?
I won. She's a fine artist, and I'm actually okay with her winning Best Song. But is that the best record of the year? Really? Does she have to
Come
win-
on, bro.
Does she need to win both Best Song and Best Album?
Look,
really?
Here's the facts.
I feel like
Old Town Road should have won, and I know you don't like Old Town Road so much, but
I hate Old Town Road, to be honest.
that broke the records. I mean, that's the pop culture icon song right there. How did that not win? Like, really?
That's the biggest song of the year. I think Bad Guy's just better in every way.
Not to me. Bad Guy's really good, but
I like Bad Guy. I think it's a good song. I'll listen to more from Billie Eilish probably. I just haven't got. I just don't really. I don't have as much of a care.
Record of the Year should have went to Old Town, but she should have won Song of the Year. I agree, but
Yeah.
Why are we talking about the songs for? Let's talk about some
Slowly
movies.
Descended into the Grammy Awards.
Get back to the film topic. Come on, let's go.
Charlize. So we mentioned Charlize Theron for Bombshell. She's Charlize Theron, so she's great anyway. So I don't think she'll win that because she's just Charlize Theron. But this one I've heard actually could win, but I haven't seen it. Renee Zellweger.
I can fill in on this one.
I've not seen Judy, so I don't know, but
I think Christian's the only one who's seen it. I didn't care, to be honest.
I can fill in if needed on it.
How would you say about her performance? Was it good?
I liked it. I didn't think she was absolutely astounding in the movie. Granted, I
like Joaquin Phoenix.
Granted, I didn't think Judy overall was a phenomenal movie. I thought it was very fine. I liked the ending, and I think that's probably the big thing is the final scene of the movie is pretty much the big moment where she actually shows off Judy Garland very well.
Oh, so like Bohemian Rhapsody.
It was an amazing performance. I'd say it was like, oh, she did her job for what was needed.
Okay.
Best performance by an actress in a supporting role. Okay. Kathy Bates, Richard Jewell. I know. I wanted to see Richard Jewell.
She was really awesome in that.
This one I don't agree with. Laura Dern for Marriage Story. She's good in it. I just don't think she is. I don't think she should be nominated.
What?
Because I think already. Well, let me explain. I think first of all, no Farewell, which just kills me. That is not
agreed. The lack of the Farewell is disturbing.
No, that should be there.
I mean, Scarlett Johansson and JoJo is. I think she's better than Laura Dern, honestly.
She could win 2 Oscars if they decided to.
That'd be awesome.
I'd be fine. Wouldn't that be such an amazing? I think she deserves that nominee. I didn't nominate her though because I thought, oh, she's already got nominated. I already nominated her for Best Actress, so I didn't think she deserved both. But it's fine.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson's proven she's still at the top of her game. I mean,
my issue with Laura Dern for Marriage Story is not that I think that she did bad in the movie. She's incredible, obviously. It's just that it's not at all the thing I remembered when I left Marriage. When I turned off Marriage Story, what really stuck with me were Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. And overall, the whole movie just stuck with me because it's such a freaking incredible movie. But
I know.
I don't think Laura Dern is quite deserving of it because I think Farewell deserves it. But
she gave me a boner, man. I'm just kidding.
No, she didn't. Actually.
Language.
That's not okay. Whatever. Okay. Then we already kind of touched on Scarlett for Jojo Rabbit. Florence Pugh for Little Women. I actually nominated Florence. Did I?
She was really good in that.
Oh, shoot.
I think I nominated Florence Pugh, but not for Best Actress and for Little Women. I nominated her for Best Supporting Actress. I nominated her for Best Actress for Fighting with My Family.
Oh. She was incredible in that as well.
I've not seen Fighting.
I can't wait to see her in Little Women. That sounds good.
Well, all the cast of Little Women were good.
She's the one I want, just out of the list right there. She's the one I want.
Bro, Little Women had the biggest surprise. Freaking Bob Odenkirk showed up in it. I was like, what the frick? I was not expecting him. Like,
I'm excited to see it next weekend.
Yeah, freaking Better Call Saul guy was in it. I was like, oh my god, that was so cool. You know,
Robbie and Bombshell. That's a good. I mean, Margot Robbie, but like, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't judge.
Birds of Prey comes out next week. Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Right, yeah.
Birds of Prey comes out next week. Oh yeah.
That is Margot Robbie. Yeah, that's like her big performance.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of her big performance, I guess. I'm not saying it. I don't have much of a desire. Also, it's R.
I'm ready to see Birds of Prey. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Woo.
Best animated feature. This is the nomination I was surprisingly not mad at. How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden Worlds totally deserved that. That was. Really
I didn't see that. I don't know.
I really enjoyed it. I just have some issues with
It's
this.
easily the worst of the trilogy, but I like it anyway. Yeah.
Well, what's his
I
face?
lost my
Henry
mind.
Thomas praises that thing. It's the greatest thing on earth. But
I Lost My Body is also nominated.
pretty
which
great
I'll watch.
movie.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll watch it.
I that's the one I kind of want to win. But that's
It's really great, guys.
Both of you know which one I want to win, but
Toy Story
Wow.
4.
Clouds is also got nominated, which really, I mean, I nominated it too, but that was only because there weren't really any other options, I guess.
Everybody said that movie was phenomenal, but
I know you guys both really liked it. I've enjoyed it.
I didn't see Claus, but
Oh, okay. For what is worth, Claus is entertaining. I just predicted the whole thing from the opening scene. Like I was like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
it's all gonna
It's
go like this.
predictable for sure.
it looks great though. I
Predictable.
want to
It's
see it.
predictable, too. It was really funny. Had a lot of nice humor, like The Emperor's New Groove, like that style humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had like a nice 2D cartoony animation. I enjoyed it a lot. I just don't think it's. I gave it like a 7. I enjoyed it.
What's the? All right, next one. Next one.
Hey, it's not as predictable as Missing Link.
No, you jerk!
I'm sorry.
Dang.
I just had to take a hit at Missing Link.
Come on, man! Seriously.
Look here. Sorry, I mean I enjoy Missing Link. I don't have a reason to hate on it. I just don't love it. I thought it
Missing
was
Link
fine.
is the meaning of life. Okay, not really, but it's hilarious.
Visually 10 out of 10. Amazing masterpiece. I cannot get enough of the visuals of that movie. I just didn't really guess. I guess when I was watching the plot, I didn't really care for it. So
Oh.
who knows?
Well,
It
okay.
could grow on me.
Yeah.
And then Toy Story 4.
All right.
The only one of these I really love, to be honest.
Not the best Toy Story movie, but still pretty great.
Easily the worst. It's the only one I gave a 4.5 rather than a 5. Like 5 stars. I think the first 3 are all incredible.
Well, 3 is my
Especially-
favorite, but
Well, three's
4 is
like my
honestly
second
my
favorite.
favorite right now.
I've seen a lot of people say that. I just can't agree when like probably the first movie I've ever watched was Toy Story, and I also absolutely it's because I watch Pixar was the definitive thing in my childhood, so
yeah.
it's obvious.
For a lot of us.
I like Coco more than Toy Story 4. A bit.
I prefer Toy Story 4, but I think Toy Story 4 has issues, but I still think it's really heartfelt. And honestly, at the end of the movie, it got me.
Yeah.
It was pretty sad.
I think for me it's between Toy Story 4 and I Lost My Body as my two.
Well,
big-
I lost my body before them.
Oh,
'Cause I
yeah.
bet I like it.
Because the thing with I Lost My Body is it's weird. It's definitely more artsy than the other ones, but that's the other thing I really like about it. It's
so
more
cool.
visual than the others story-wise.
It's like a video game.
yeah.
Let's see. Should we go to then best cinematography? I don't know
Roger
which one.
Deakins. Come on, just give it to Roger Deakins. What are we talking about? Let's skip that one.
Let's see. Irishman or Rodrigo Prieto. I don't know. Irishman.
Never heard
which,
of him, but I assume he's great.
yeah, so it's great cinematography for The Irishman, but Uncut Gems deserves that.
Yeah, or what? I don't know.
Or Endgame. Lauren Scher for Joker. Incredible
yeah.
cinematography. Actually. I'm totally down with that one. I mean, we all know which one should win, but
Yeah.
Jaren,
17?
yeah, Jaren Blashke. Am I pronouncing that right?
I don't even know who that
Jordan
is.
Blashke, yes.
Blashke. Yeah, for The Lighthouse, which I haven't even seen the movie. I've seen the
Oh,
trailer.
Lighthouse got a nomination? That's cool.
And then obviously Roger Deakins, 19.
The legend himself. Just give him the Oscar again.
They should have just not even nominated anything else and just nominated that because there's like no competition.
Bro, he freaking won. Why are we even discussing this?
He's like already won. The 1917's cinematography.
That's the
oh my
greatest
God.
cinematography I've ever seen in a movie. I mean, that shit's insane. Like,
Possibly. I don't know if I want to make
Well,
that one, but did he say freaking? Did
I
he
said
say-
frickin'.
we're done. Okay, whatever, frickin'. Once Upon a Time. Robert Richardson for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood also received
Pretty good.
Whatever, yeah, fine. I guess I can't be. I just think Uncut Gems maybe deserves something.
Yeah, seriously.
There.
Or Farewell. I think the Farewell.
Yeah, Farewell too.
Actually, yeah, it does have some pretty great cinematography.
Like the Farewell, when it came to like how it used composition and blocking, just blew me away.
Great twist ending too.
But no, it'll probably be 1917, which
yeah, come on.
And that's incredible for cinematography. It's also just on a filmmaking standpoint of it all looking like one shot. It's the best movie of the year on that filmmaking point.
Yeah.
Well, if it wins Best Picture, I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah. Achievement in costume design, which I don't. Do we care about this award that much?
Nah.
Really?
Jojo Rabbit.
Should we just skip it?
Them, I said it. That's all I'm gonna
We'll
say.
just say Jojo Rabbit because the other ones are Irishman, Joker, Little Women, and I'm not.
Little Women too. Jojo Rabbit and Little Women. Either one, I'm fine.
Jojo Rabbit.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Achievement in directing. So this is just Best Director, isn't it?
That's gonna be the hardest one.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The Irishman, or Martin Scorsese for the
Great
Irishman.
directed film.
Todd Phillips for the Joker.
Great
Definitely.
directed film.
Sam Mendes, 1917.
Perfectly directed film.
Yeah, that actually might think. I think that I want that one to win.
I want Sam to win.
Obviously, Quentin Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Awesomely directed film.
Actually, this one also I could want to win. Bong Joon-ho for Parasite.
Bro, like every director they nominated was amazing. How are they gonna choose this? This is like.
There's a whole controversy that it was not. There's no women directors nominated.
Okay, I mean.
Yeah, shut up. I mean, I guess the director of The Farewell could have got nominated, but honestly, the other five are all.
Or
better.
Greta Gerwig.
Again, it's another case of, for me, it's something I said about Little Women. It's not very showy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's great direction, but it's a case where because it's not like doing something like Sam Mendes did with 1917, where it's one shot, or with like Joker.
Yeah, even though halfway through the film,
it's a case where it's a different type of directing than the Oscar usually goes for.
I think. This is what I was saying.
I think is a bit unfair, but I'm also going, well, there's still some great directors here, so it's a weird scenario.
Well, I don't know if I think Greta Gerwig should deserve a nomination, probably because she's already got nominated for Lady Bird last time, so maybe I just don't know if she deserves it. But then again, you could also say, well, Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese are both high praise directors. Do they deserve it?
Yeah.
So I can see both sides there.
But yeah, again, I think it's more just Greta Gerwig's directing style, especially.
I'm just amazed at her, bro. Like,
it's definitely not as like showy as Parasite or Once Upon a Time.
Like her first two movies both got nominated for Best Picture. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
they did. Yeah,
still, that's pretty good. But I think that's the big thing. I'm
gonna skip.
She got a Best Picture now.
I'm gonna skip Best Documentary. Have either of you seen any of them?
I'm looking right now.
Not really.
I've seen American Factory.
Didn't see it. I know Obama shouted it out. He gave it a little bit of shout.
I thought it was fine, honestly. I didn't love it.
I don't watch many documentaries.
Last year was the only year I actually cared about Best Documentary because Won't You Be My Neighbor got snubbed. Like one of my favorites of the year.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, that movie's 10 out of 10 amazing.
You give every movie 10 out of 10, Mark.
I can give it a 10. I loved it.
Oh.
It made me cry. It made me cry, okay?
I own it.
You know me, I don't give my 10 out of 10 rating too much, but
Yeah, I'm going to cut down on that in 2020.
Alright.
So the rest of these, I haven't heard of them.
I haven't seen any of the documentary shorts, so I have no opinion on that either.
I'm just even going to skip the Best Documentary Short subjects as well, because...
Get to the meat of the meat.
Film editing. This is one I actually want to... Film editing.
Yeah.
Film editing. This is going to be fun.
You didn't get nominated for film editing?
What? Knives Out?
That is a snub.
Knives Out.
Yeah.
Wait, did I say Knives Out?
Nope.
I meant to say 1917.
Oh.
I meant to say 19.
Okay.
I think maybe Knives Out.
Oh yeah, Knives Out. That also just.
I meant 1917 Craft. They're both Nye, so. Ford v Ferrari got nominated, which yeah, that movie's editing.
Ford v Ferrari should get some awards.
Editing. Ford v Ferrari deserves a lot. That movie's great. Irishman, yeah, I think that one's a good one.
What editing?
Jojo Rabbit is edited.
That's funny.
Jojo Rabbit, honestly, the editing was not the big standout for me with Jojo.
No, it's not the big standout, but it's still pretty creative.
It's the direction that's the standout.
All
Joker,
the German covers alone.
Yeah. Joker definitely deserves that.
Yeah.
And yeah, possibly the one I want to win, Parasite. I kind of want that one to win. I think the editing there is amazing, but who knows?
I don't know much about editing, so.
1917, I think, deserves it because of the one-shot gimmick.
Yeah.
That requires some insane editing. Like, seriously, that should get nominated. But oh well. I don't know why that isn't. I mean, I guess
Knives Out should also have at least gotten.
See that
something.
actually. I didn't mean to say. I feel.
Why didn't Daniel Craig get nominated? Like he was the best part of that movie.
I think it's one of those performances where it's like, oh my god, incredible performance, but there are just 5 others that are better.
I guess, but whatever, bro. Like Daniel Craig and Adam Sandler were the most chipped. Like really.
Then again, I'm just gonna be loving Knives Out till the end of time. So
Knives Out was so much fun. I really loved it.
I liked him, Daniel Craig, in that more than the James Bond movies. And that's saying a lot.
I agree with that. I think he's a lot better in Knives Out.
Anyway,
international feature.
The donut involving the Oscars.
Oh, best international feature film.
Parasite.
This one I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen Parasite. That's it. Have either of you seen any of the other ones?
Nah.
No.
Who cares? It's gonna win. I mean, what? There's no point of discussing.
There is no way.
No,
You know the only way Parasite won't win? If Parasite wins Best Picture. That is the only way.
Which would be insane. If it doesn't win that, then we automatically know. I mean,
Best Picture for Parasite.
But I feel like it. Yeah, I feel like it'd be fair if it won Best Picture and not Best feature or Best.
If it won Best Picture, that'd be the crazy ass freaking Oscar thing.
So excited because I think that movie deserves something like that.
That'd be the first foreign movie to win Best Picture. I doubt it's gonna win, but
I want it to win, but it won't. Oh well. It might deserve it, to be honest.
I love the movie, but I don't think it's Best Picture. I mean.
Yeah. I guess we can touch on makeup and hairstyling. I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion. I don't know how to judge that very well. It's just Bombshell, Joker, Judy, Maleficent, in 1917.
Maleficent? That's funny.
Yeah.
So one nomination. I remember Disney always celebrates all the very few nominations they get, and they're like, on Instagram, they're like, Maleficent got nominated for best makeup and hairstyling. Look how amazing we're at the Academy. And I'm like, yeah, I bet your movie. I haven't even seen Maleficent, but like, I bet.
I would say it has good makeup.
I like the first one a lot.
Yeah. I don't care.
I liked the first one. I liked this one, but I don't really have much to say on it aside from like.
To be honest, my opinion on
still better than most of the other remakes. Just kidding.
To be honest, my opinion on the last few Disney live-action movies or just remakes in general, I kind of hate them all. So.
Hey, Christopher Robin's amazing. Don't give me that BS.
We're getting a Robin's next Pinocchio. There's not much hope left.
Oh God, not Pinocchio.
Hey, they got Robert Zemeckis, man. It looks great. What are you talking about?
The funny thing is this is a really funny thing. We're getting a Del Toro Pinocchio movie as well, and it's stop motion.
Yeah.
Hooray, I'm so excited for that.
I'd rather watch the Del Toro one.
I don't like Del Toro that much anymore, but whatever.
There could be a cool horror style movie with Del Toro on it.
Hooray! I love Del Toro so much. Not really.
You might. I haven't seen much from him, but from what I've seen, I like him so.
His best movie is Blade 2. I mean, anybody says otherwise is ding dong.
I love Del Toro as well. I think he's one of my favorites. So.
Blade 2 is an amazing sequel. Okay, that shit's amazing.
He's on. I think he's producer for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Oh,
Don't bring that up again. Oh God.
Actually, here's the question.
We're all gonna tell each other.
Okay.
I'm just thinking. It's
why did Scary Stories get a nom for the costume?
Could be actually.
Oh wow, costume, amazing.
I don't think
think about it. Like the costuming and the
don't care for it.
puppeteering on that.
Ugh.
Yeah. I think the jangling man thing looked like crap. I hated the look of it, but other than that,
He was cool, but he was whatever.
Again, that's when I'm like, wow, I think that might get a nom.
did you guys see Abominable?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry, Tate, you might not get this, but at the end, when we see all the parent Yetis, they actually kind of look like what's the blob, like the blob fat lady creature?
The pale lady.
Yeah, the pale lady.
The pale lady.
They look like the pale lady in Scary Stories.
The newest
Compare the two. They
addition
look
to my
that entire pale lady sequence
know,
is so bad. I just, oh my god.
Okay, I thought it was pretty clever, but whatever.
You
know what movie? You know what movie that me and Christian don't agree on at all? The one I just mentioned, Abominable.
I
know.
I don't know. I feel like
I
loved Abominable, but I don't see any problem that like.
I have to see Abominable. Now you guys are talking about it. I should see it.
Honestly,
I don't have any problem with you disliking it.
Honestly, I just hated how lazy. I just hate how convenient and lazy it is, to be honest. But whatever, we can agree to disagree.
Hey, a Bigfoot for Missing Link for Missing Link can beat up those Yetis.
But I accept it.
Yeah.
To go solo. That's my
Yeah.
newest.
Missing Link's the better Yeti.
Yeah.
Missing Link's the better Yeti.
Oh yeah. It won the Golden Globe too.
Come on, Mark. You gonna tell me that ship scene ain't epic? Come on, like.
What?
That ship scene in Missing Link, that shit's like phenomenal. It's like Inception going on in that ship. That was freaking awesome.
Oh, the boat, yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Whatever. I don't remember this. I don't hate Missing Link. I just don't love it as much as you.
Well, I mean, Coraline's still better, but yeah.
Coraline's amazing.
It's one of my favorite animated movies. So I mean.
I'll just fade into the background.
I'll just say this.
Coraline.
You don't like Coraline?
Joker.
Yes, I've never seen Coraline.
I'll say this. I'm just gonna say makeup and hairstyling should go to 1917 or Joker because those are the two I've seen.
I think Joker should win makeup.
I agree.
Just
if it's it is makeup. Yeah, I was just thinking. Yeah.
Like that thing is instantly iconic now.
Like in 20 years, everybody's gonna be like that dancing scene on the stairs. That's gonna live in history.
And when he stands on the car and when he shoots Murray, there's like so many iconic scenes in that movie. Like,
I haven't seen
the fact the dancing scene became a meme. It's just like it's gonna
it'll be very popular in like 20 years.
Well, it's the highest grossing rated R movie now, so yeah. I mean,
$1 billion, which actually a lot of the hype is kind of killed my love for it, but whatever.
I mean, think about it. It almost beat Aquaman, and it didn't even have China, and it's rated R. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. It's the insane success. While the hype has kind of made me not love it quite as much, it's still a great movie.
I mean, people say that about Endgame, and I really could care less. But yeah.
Tate, I read this review earlier, and when I read it, I thought that would really piss off Tate.
What?
Do you want to hear Joker review? He gives it. All right, ready? It's on Letterboxd. I read this. I want to find it on my phone.
Please don't read it to me.
No, it's very short. This guy gave it a 2 out of 10. Ready? If you've never swam in the ocean, then of course a pool seems deep.
Is that Ock Weirder that wrote that? I swear.
It's Jua.
Oh.
I don't know.
I saw that review. It's stupid.
I read the review and I was like, okay, that makes sense. I just don't agree at all.
That's so dumb.
To be honest.
That's how I feel about The Irishman. I'm just kidding.
I feel like my big issue with that as an argument is you could apply that to literally any movie.
It is true, yeah. Any mainstream movie.
Like someone could go, oh man, I'm trying to think of something.
Mark, we didn't talk about Best Picture yet. Like,
well, that's at the very bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, the whole thing is like, oh, if you've never swam in a pool, then blah blah, that must mean deep for you. But like, the whole thing is like, say for the first time ever, you have never seen an animated movie before in your life, right? And the first thing you see ever, for some reason you've just never seen an animated film, the first thing you see is like Toy Story. That's like if someone said, oh, You just love it because it's the first animated movie you've ever seen.
Okay.
It means nothing in terms of.
Well, that review is stupid too because I've seen plenty of movies. It's just Joker reminded me of those other movies.
I'm not too in depth that I haven't seen something like Taxi Driver or anything like that, but yeah, I agree.
Like, bruh.
That just seems
a dumb criticism.
It's just a cynical. It's a cynical way to look at a movie. Just like, oh, like it's a pretty cynical and
it's
self-absorbed way.
gatekeeping. That's the word. It's very
like if somebody's like, oh,
it's
I've
very
seen
much like
all
the "you need to see more movies" statement.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of movies. I just really love Joker. Is that an issue?
Also, a lot of critics like Jeremy Jahns and Chris Stuckman love Joker.
Bro, Jeremy Jahns gave it awesome-tacular.
Like they love it, and they've seen all Taxi Driver and all that stuff. So it's like, no, people who have swum in the ocean can see Joker as the ocean still, because it is a deep.
Like we do have a difference of opinion on this, but like that's like someone getting mad at me because I really enjoyed Rise of Skywalker. It's like, oh, I see more movies. I've seen plenty of movies.
Well, hey, Revenge of the Sith and, you know, Empire are better, but...
I in no way think either of you are like dumb for enjoying the Rise of Skywalker. I totally get why.
Well, there's certainly better Star Wars movies, but Chris is like, it's the best one. I'm like, okay, I'm not going that far. Like,
I'll go the polar opposite and say it's the worst one of mine. I think it's worse. To be honest, I'm sorry, Christian. I think
come on, you're telling me it's worse than Rogue One? Like, come on, man.
I'm not offended at all.
Rogue One is so lame. How could you say that? Like, oh my god.
Well, at least it doesn't like. There's something about the prequels that just. There's something about the prequels like they really piss me off. But there's something about the Rise of Skywalker that just made me so mad.
To be fair, I kind of understand why. It's really retarded at points, but you know.
Also, I kind of grew up with those first two, so I have the tiny bit of nostalgia, but I'll never have nostalgia for the Rise of Skywalker.
I don't have nostalgia for the prequel trilogy, sequel trilogy at all. So.
I don't. I mean, I enjoy. Actually, I kind of have nostalgia for The Force Awakens, but that's only because I saw it.
Hey, look. At the end of the day, 20 years from now, people are going to be asking, why did the sequel trilogy even happen? You know?
Yeah, it's pretty pointless, and honestly, it does kind of just make me mad that they even decided to make a.
Like, bro, the 6 movies were good as they were. In fact, the 3 movies were good as they were. The original trilogy was good as it was. You know, we didn't need anything else.
Should we go on to the next Oscar?
Yeah.
I was also gonna say it doesn't matter. We already have the Mandalorian.
A Mandalorian's great. I mean.
And Clone Wars. So it doesn't really matter the quality of the movies after that.
Achievement in music written for a motion picture, so just original score. That shouldn't be written.
Joker.
Joker. Can we pronounce his last name? Can you guys do it? I can.
Haldor. It's a girl, but
it's a her.
To her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Now I feel worse.
You don't talk to.
Hey, you know what You know what I listened to the Joker score the other night, I went through some of the songs and I was like, I can't listen to this. It's so freaking dark and depressing. Like it does not put me in a good mood.
Breakthrough score is pretty great too,
but yeah. Did that get no? They didn't get nominated.
But it was awesome.
Little Women. I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything.
It's the same music every scene, though. Oh my god.
Third Story. Hell
yeah. Randy Newman.
Randy. Wait, 1917, which is Thomas Newman. So now I'm wondering, are they brothers? Like, are they related?
I don't think so.
I want to know. Okay, that'd be so cool.
No.
Okay, I don't know.
I could look it up for you.
I don't know who Thomas Newman is. I just saw that he was nominated for 1917. Obviously, I know who Randy.
Okay.
I'm going on to see my father.
Oh, ow. You know, the other day I was playing a volleyball in a PE class, and the score for our team.
Music for Toy Story.
Did but like so all right story I was in PE playing volleyball and I look at the scoreboard and I say at least it was 19 to 17 and I went at least it's 1917 and then my head immediately just started playing that song. It was just somebody videoing. Yeah, I tried to find it on Spotify and I couldn't find it.
Every masterpiece movie has their epic song.
That scene in 1917 is incredible.
Yeah, bro. I was just my whole theater was quiet when that was going on.
Here's the nominee that like pisses me off, but I can't say I think it's bad. I think Rise of Skywalker, John Williams. It's like I'm like okay.
But it's John Williams, like. It's...
Rise of Skywalker's at the Oscars now. Okay, I'm not very happy about that.
It's John Williams though. Like, come on.
That's the other side of me. He's like, but it's John Williams. It's Star Wars. The score will always be great. There's I didn't nominate it for best score because I just thought I don't really feel like nominating a movie I dislike that much. I'd rather give Endgame. I nominated Endgame's score because the real hero made me cry.
Alan Silverstreet.
I love
and Portals. Mwah.
I don't get how Endgame didn't get enough nominations, but whatever.
That made me mad.
Like, bro.
With any of them.
Here's one. That's the best original song. One.
I'm not Team Rocket Man, so.
Hear the songs.
I'm gonna love me again.
I can't let you throw yourself away, which is basically a very light and happy song about stopping someone from committing suicide. If you look at it without the context, Toy Story. I was one time listening to it over the summer, and I was like, let's just forget that this is about him trying to save a spork from throwing himself away, and just think about it. Like it comes tomorrow, I'm gonna have to save you. Or what does he say? I don't know. It's like the lyrics are like that, and I'm like, so he's basically saying, all right, come tomorrow, I'm gonna have to save you from freaking killing yourself. So. Yeah.
The following podcast has been rated PG-13.
That's because I said that.
Time to die.
And this is the one I think I'm gonna love me again. Please make that win. That song is so good.
Hey, don't discredit the breakthrough song, okay?
Wonderful. Again, my big thing is because I have not seen it, but I was.
You can hear the
Started
song.
my job over the summer. Right?
You can still hear the song,
plays
though,
in
right?
the credits. So I pretty much know it
Yeah.
very well, and yes, I do want it to win.
Yeah. You don't have to see the movie. You can, because I've heard Stand Up from Harriet, and I haven't seen Harriet.
That's a pretty good
I've
song.
heard it. I
haven't
finally
seen-
heard it because I finally saw it, but I really liked
Yeah.
it. But I wouldn't say.
I'll give my opinions on it when we get to it. But I think maybe part of me is only like I'm gonna love me again to win because it's a new Elton John song and it even has Bernie writing on it. So I'm like, I still want that to win because I'm just a huge Elton John fan.
Yeah,
And
me
also,
too.
it's a great song.
Yeah, it's also so much fun. It's felt like Elton John. I want him to make a new album. That would be so cool.
I know.
And then I'm Standing With You. I haven't even heard that song.
It's an awesome song.
I
understand.
forgot that I saw
assume it is,
Breakthrough,
yeah.
But I just realized I do not know what this song is.
It's a great song.
I'll listen to it. I don't know. Into the Unknown, which I think should win. I'm not a biggest fan of Frozen 2. I think
How did
Into the
Show
Unknown-
Yourself not whatever? And Show Yourself was better. Like,
I am lost in the woods.
Oh, that. You know, one of my friends just saw Frozen 2 and they're like, I was like, so how was it? And they were like, you know what? I only wanted to see that just because I heard they're singing reindeer. in it."
I'm alone and I'm lost in the woods.
I kind of don't. I know. Wait, what do you? I know, Christian. I know you liked it. Did you guys both like Frozen 2?
Yeah, I love that movie. Like,
Hey, yay! I don't.
I enjoyed it more than the
It wasn't
first
my-
one. Granted,
I wouldn't go that
the
far,
first
but it's
one
pretty
either.
great.
So that's
First
you know,
one is
supposed
first-
praise.
The vibe that came off of Frozen 2 was it actually felt a lot like a straight to DVD sequel from the 90s, which is not good. So it
Not
just
to
felt kinda
me. But
lazy.
hey, whatever.
It kind of just proves to me why there shouldn't have been a Frozen sequel. Well, I think that I don't know. Neither are my.
Well,
things.
Frozen 2
And I
beat the
also-
first one at the box office.
I think I have to face the facts. I don't hate Frozen 2, and I think I have to face the facts that it's never made it for
There's-
14 years.
There's gonna be a Frozen 3, Mark. Just accept it. It's just gonna keep going and going.
I'll watch it. I'll see it. It's fine with me. It's
Frozen 4, Frozen 5.
And me.
I don't know.
I don't have it. I can't have it.
Glad that we're not getting any more of those direct-to-DVD sequels.
Frozen
Yeah.
6, Frozen 7, Frozen.
Frozen 2.
Frozen 979. Olaf's grandson must have
God,
avenged
no.
Be like the Fast and the Furious of the animated world.
Well, at least Frozen 2 doesn't offend me because I just think I think the worst I'd say is it's bad. That's it. It's like
Not like the Lion King remake, right?
not Lion King
remake on this.
I will say this: Lion King remake did not get nominated for anything. Thank the Lord, God. Grant, what the frick? Golden Globes, best animated feature. Kill me. That is so dumb.
I didn't think it was that horrible, but
God, I think it annoys me because it's almost offensive as an animated movie. If you call it an animated movie, it's offensive because it totally ruins the point of animated movie.
exactly.
To like, it's supposed to give more expression and not look real.
My art student side was about to kick in, and I just stopped it because I was about to go into photorealism as a movement, and I'm like, no, we're not going.
Yeah.
Look, bruh. I mean, I don't even get the point of the movie. It's like it's good, but there's no point.
That's the thing. There's a reason why I just gave it a 1 out of 10, and I just can't see a thing to like about it. There's cool visuals, but it just
Like at least change the movie, bro. You made it the exact different thing. Like,
yeah, I don't want to. I hate thinking about it because there's not a single.
Suggested we just not bring it up at all.
like the Mulan remake. The Mulan remake looks like they're trying to do something. You know, it's like
We still got talking about it.
Your well-being.
I could yell for an hour about it. I hate everything about the movie.
it's like I
Now
feel about
let's-
Beauty and the Beast.
let's move on.
Kidding.
God save me. Let's move
Devil's
on.
advocate going, yes, but unless.
I hate Beauty and the Beast way more than Lion King remake, but hey.
It's like, I mean, obviously I hate Lion King more, but honestly, it's like picking which way you want to die. It's like picking drowning or being buried alive. I don't care.
At least Lion King, they were okay. I just don't know.
I'll say this: Lion King is being buried alive, and okay, you know what? I was gonna say something very explicit.
Okay, let's get back to the main topic. Enough about Lion King.
Then we got Stand Up, which I was gonna stand. I was gonna,
I'm gonna love me again is the winner for the song, and
but I'll say this: I don't like Stand Up, so
Oh.
kind of fine. I found it kind of messy, I guess.
All right, now the next subject, which
It just
is
like Best Picture.
Yeah.
This is Best Picture. Right? Okay.
this is where things get spicy.
spicy meatball.
All right, Ford v Ferrari. That's that one I also nominate, so I'm happy. Ready? Ready? Take yell. Irishman.
Eh.
I mean, I'm like so happy it got nominated, but whatever.
It shouldn't win, but whatever.
Yeah, it won't win. Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
When it comes to
Okay. Joker.
Yeah.
Little Women, which I haven't seen.
It's pretty good.
The only one here I haven't seen. Marriage Story.
Yeah.
Marriage Story win. 1917. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Which, and then Parasite.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're doing it. Should we just talk about each individual?
Yeah, let's just talk about our picks first. My pick's 1917. So.
It's Marriage Story. I guess. What's yours?
What about you, Christian?
I don't know. I haven't. I am seeing
What's your-
1917, but like when it comes on.
When are you
Redbox,
gonna see that?
so
Oh
I
yeah,
can
so you won't see
basically
it.
TV edit it myself using a remote.
Can't you watch clips of the rated R movies? That doesn't count, right? Cheat.
I've been told
Hey.
it's a very easy TV edit if it ever comes. So I'm
Well, just
gonna go-
remember this: it's really only rated R for language.
Yeah.
There are like 11. There are like 11 F words in it. That's it.
Yeah, which is why I'm redboxing it.
I mean, you're not gonna. How are you gonna edit out F words?
I have.
You're gonna edit that out. Okay. You can mute it whenever they say the F word. You
Mute
should
it
do
or
that.
skip 2 seconds.
Okay.
So, if it takes you 2 seconds to say the F word, there's an issue there. We'll start with Ford v Ferrari.
I love everything about Ford v Ferrari.
Fine with Ford v Ferrari. I would love if Ford v Ferrari won, but you know
That's
it's
not
a
my
great
pick.
movie. So
I mean, James Mangold's the prodigy, so like.
Walked into Ford v Ferrari. I was really tired. I was super sleepy, and I was like 20 minutes in. I was like pretty tired in the first like 20 minutes, and then once they start building the car, I just got locked in, and I was probably smiling for like the next hour straight.
Exactly how I felt,
sucked.
Christian.
I was pretty stressed about like school and everything.
Bro, that ending though was shocking. I was not expecting that shit at the end.
That made me like, oh, that's so sad. But what? Nope. Nobody said anything, Christian.
I'm just gonna randomly.
Okay, I just shut up.
You saw 4v4, right, Christian?
That's PG-13.
Okay, good.
What?
Remember?
Jojo Rabbit? Or what?
No, 4v Ferrari.
Yeah, I've seen Fergie.
All right.
It was a blast. I don't think it's quite emotionally driving, but overall,
The other movies are better, but I mean, except for one.
It's filmmaking wise, it's great. Like filmmaking on all the acting or on the racing at the end. That ending race. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Next one.
So yeah, that's. I don't know that one. I just think that one deserves a win, but a lot of fun there. Irishman. Let's argue. Irishman's great. 10 out of 10. Absolutely love it.
My least one I want to win, but hey, if it wins, whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. If it wins, it's like how I feel about Shape of Water winning. So.
I have zero.
I remember when I finished The Irishman back when it came out. I remember just finishing it. I was just like staring at the TV for a minute. I was like, whoa, that was like, wow. And I went to Twitter and I was like, okay, is this better than The Farewell, which is my second favorite at the time? And I was like, I think so. And I was like, well, maybe it's worse. And then I just thought for a second, hold up, could this be better than Endgame? And then I reflected and I thought, I think I like him more than Endgame.
Yeah, and
that sounds insane to take. But truth be told, The Irishman just got me. I just loved it so much.
Look, bro. Here's what I think. At the end of Irishman, I'm just like, well, that was it. That was it.
That's the thing. I think there's a lot of ways you could look at The Irishman. You could be like, oh, that's it.
That's how I thought was it. Like, okay.
Yeah, because it's like portrays just the life of a gangster. Like it's just like the horrible, depressing life.
Like, bruh, I have American Gangster to watch.
He does all these killings throughout the movie, and at the very end, he's not able to. His daughter doesn't even want to see him. He's like living in a nursing home. He can't walk. His life is all horrible. Everyone he knows is dead. Like all of his friends are dead. And I had to fucking do a priest.
I mean, whoop-de-doo.
Anything plot-wise from The Irishman.
I like
3.5 hours. We'll disagree on this. I think the 3.5 hour runtime is totally deserved. I think every minute of it makes sense.
Not really, but okay.
I just feel like if you wanted to depict the development of the characters and like their friendship, we gotta space it out and just have time for them to talk. Not even about like gangsters and stuff. Just talk about life.
Yeah.
And I just.
Except for that part where they talk about 55 minutes.
I've ever actually heard
at the end of the day.
The Irishman at all, so
yeah.
I don't know, Mark. I just, I don't feel like there's parts you needed in there. But,
I guess you could say like, oh, the fish talk at the
end. That wasn't the only thing.
Yeah, I know we argued about that for a second, and I was like, bro, that's masterful tension, and you're like, what? No, but I just didn't really ever think. I guess
like, bro, when you compare Irishman to other Scorsese flicks, it just doesn't hold up. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I haven't seen enough from Scorsese to say that, but as my perspective.
Hugo.
Okay, I'd say it's better than Hugo, maybe a little bit better, but I mean, that's about.
At the end of the day,
but that's again the only Scorsese movie I've seen. So.
It's still better than The Emperor. Okay, so there's ones that are worse, but you know what I mean. Still.
At the end of the day, I love The Irishman. Christian hasn't seen it, and Tate doesn't love it either.
It's fine. I don't hate it or love it. It's just fine.
Yeah. I can see it. It's like if you're not in the mood, and if you're not like ready for it, I guess there's some ways I can see you wouldn't enjoy it, but I just don't agree.
All right, next one.
We should.
Jojo Rabbit.
I have
oh yeah.
Idea.
What?
This sounds so stupid, but it would be really funny if we just had like a opinion like chart on different movies, and it's like just all three of us, and when it's just like when one of us hasn't seen it, it's just not applicable.
Just NA, right? Just NA, right?
Well, it's gonna be a lot for you, Chris. You don't watch rated R movies, so.
Yeah, like all the best picture films.
Seen Kingsman, right?
You know what, Christian? I'm gonna show you Evil Dead, and I'm gonna make your parents watch it too. I'm done. NC-17, baby.
Don't bring my parents into this.
They'd be like, "This is the best movie ever, Tate. Holy crap! We're gonna watch rated R NC-17 movies all the time now." Oh my god.
Then we got so Jojo Rabbit. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, JoJo. Woo!
So adorable. So I was surprised by how emotional it is.
I was surprised by how great it was.
I went into it after all the TIFF reviews and such.
I'm still gonna just say this after the one statement. I might just fly over to Florida and fight you. But I am also broke, so.
Okay.
I don't have the money to fly to Florida. I don't have any money, but it's okay because I'm a 14-year-old. I don't need money. Jojo Rabbit just
amazing.
Dang.
Like, bro,
Yeah,
it was so worth the trip. If you saw my review, I had to travel like 15 miles to go see JoJo, and it was worth the trip. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, from direction standpoint, Tayaka went all out. I mean,
he kills it, honestly.
like the
I
part
think
where he
it's
shoots
better.
the shoes and.
I like it. I actually like it more than Ragnarok. I think I enjoyed it more.
Obviously, it's better than Ragnarok. What?
I think Ragnarok's a movie I'd watch more, and it's like Ragnarok's a very watchable, easy, fun movie. But like Jojo Rabbit is just so much smarter.
It says something beautiful. It's a beautiful movie.
It's probably the best World War II movie I've seen in a very long time.
It's not really a World War II movie, but hey, whatever.
Oh well, yeah, in that era at least. I saw Jojo Rabbit one day, and I saw Godforsaken Midway the next one, and Midway made me want to,
I haven't seen Midway.
Not Midway even happened.
Damn it, Roland Emmerich! I didn't see that, but
don't.
I
It is
remember
so.
watching Midway. It was super packed. I remember buying popcorn. I remember dragging one of my roommates. I remember reviewing it. I don't know.
not applicable to me. I didn't see it, but
Of it just says, if you're looking for a 2-hour nap,
what?
this will be a good one.
In that movie?
It's so boring. It is so boring.
How? It's people
like nothing.
shooting all over the place. How is it boring?
Because the action is horribly directed. The CGI
This
looks
was
all
for
fake.
Pearl. I do remember that.
Yeah, he's like about to draw at the end of the movie. He's about to destroy the final ship. He goes, "This is for Pearl," and he drops a bomb. And I'm like, nobody would actually, before ending a war, yell, "This is for Pearl." And like, oh yeah, I remember the line I made fun of on Twitter since the first trailer is just, they're planning an attack. What attack is it? Or like, where are they attacking? We believe it's Midway, sir. Washington disagrees, and then he goes, Washington is wrong. Like, and when he picks up the phone and he goes, like, he picks up the phone, they're like, yeah, and they're like, what is it? He goes, the Japanese are attacking us. Like, what? Oh God, what a comedy. And at points comedy, but
I
Anyway,
would love it if some like World War II historian just walked in on the podcast and went, "Well, actually, they did say this was for Pearl."
I don't care. World War II is the most interesting event, in my opinion, in human history. It deserves justice.
and World War One.
One isn't as interesting. One is pretty interesting.
Yeah, one's underrated. Are you kidding me?
What's
One's
depressing?
interesting to me because of the way. One's interesting to me because of the effects of it and the way it was at the time. Like at the time, it was the fun war, okay, and then it turned into this horrible massacre, awful thing that like never needed to happen, never should have happened, and just ends up being one of the worst events in human history.
Yeah.
So that's why I find. But two is just the whole Nazi plan
And the
way
Holocaust.
Japanese reacted.
Yeah.
It just interests me.
It's I think one of the reasons World War One doesn't get a lot of movies made about it because
Yeah.
it's so easy for World War II to just be a hey,
It happened
we're gonna
right-
fight
it
this
happened
other
right
person,
after- it
but
happened-
World War One is more. Oh, we have to fight other people.
Yeah. It happened 20 years after.
Hey, 1917 did it great though.
Yeah,
I mean, there are
1917.
great movies about
Yeah.
World War One, but they tend to focus less on the actual like
One.
action
Yeah.
or more about like the human drama about it.
Yeah.
Okay, why would we
but
talk? We got to talk about the Best Picture nominees. What are we doing?
Yeah, well, that's what the podcast does. Joker, heck yeah. I think we've already kind of talked
Joker's,
about Joker.
you know, I love Joker's one of my 10 out of 10 movies, but like, it seems lately Twitter's been bashing it. I don't understand. Like, what?
Well, remember this. Twitter's been bashing it because it's gotten the hype it has. Now it's first it got the trailers to first the trailers blew up, then it got all the controversy.
Then it got 11
then it got
nominations.
rave reviews. Yeah, then it had that huge opening weekend. Then it had $1 billion, and then now it's gotten all these nominations. Just a lot of people will turn on a movie when it's gotten that hype. Well, I don't agree, and I think it should be like.
A lot of what I got, at least on my side of Twitter, was a lot of it's fine.
I don't agree. I think it's
didn't
incredible,
but it was one of those. I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting this to turn as.
Like, bro, when it first came out, it was like the greatest thing on the freaking earth.
But again, I haven't seen it, and I don't have any much interest to or anything. It just is one of those, the subject matter, the story, even if it wasn't art, it just wouldn't appeal to me. But no, I'm a bit like, why? I get why it's turned, but it's just one of those like.
Christian, you should watch it, man. It's awesome.
It's just a hype.
This is not nearly as big of a thing as something like Bohemian Rhapsody, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ah, Bohemian
It's
Rhapsody.
also so much better. I think Joker. Yeah, Joker's great.
Awesome.
I think it deserves this nomination.
Perfection.
I don't think it deserves a win, but
Hey, if it won, I'd be pretty happy, but I prefer 1970.
I'd be a little
editing
annoyed.
award. That was
I'd be a little annoyed if it
until
won.
the day I die.
Oh my god, that's such a dumb. They don't even know what editing is. No, it's not best editing, idiots. The editing sucks in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Epic fail.
Well, at least the movie got finished through the reshoots.
Look, Bohemian has a lot of problems. I don't want to talk about that thing.
Best picture, my ass. No.
Look, Rami Malek was great. I'll agree, but everything else sucked. Okay.
Rami Malek's great. He's the best performance of that whole year. But like, really, no, not best picture. I don't think it's.
If it weren't for Rami, that movie would suck. Okay, just facts.
Then we got Little Women. I haven't seen it.
Pretty good movie.
Out of the three, Little Women's the one I'm more rooting for. But again, I'm dealing with 3 movies I've seen, so.
It is a pretty good movie. Is it better than Lady Bird? No, but it's pretty great. I mean,
I haven't seen either. I haven't seen Lady Bird or Little Women, so I can't judge. You know, actually, I remember when Lady Bird came out, and me and my brother were like, because this was back when I wasn't, back in 2017, around the time Lady Bird came out, I wasn't the biggest film nerd, but I remember when it came out, me and my brother were like, holy crap, 100%. We remember all this hype, and we were like, gonna see if we could see it, but then it was R, so we didn't see it.
dude, it's amazing.
So, yeah, I know, I've heard it.
It's way better than Shape of Water. Shape of Water's annoying, but
yeah. I'll see Little Women next weekend, and I will see Lady Bird when I can. I don't know when I'll see it.
look,
You'll be like pretty much. I mean,
See all-
you've pretty much seen all the nominees.
I think Tate's seen all of them. I think Tate's seen all.
I've seen all of them,
yeah. That's it. And then Christian still has to see 6 of them. And you only watch one of them, so.
Yeah, I'll only be 4 out of 5. So.
Ready? All right, nerd out. Nerd story.
Which is still better than
Marriage Story. Mark's favorite movie.
It's one. It actually might be my 20 favorite movies of all time, which is.
I mean,
shocking
it's
because I don't
freaking Marriage Story. I said in my
It might
review.
even be my. Oh my god. I remember when I first watched it after the first, if you've seen it, which Christian, I'm sorry you haven't. The first, just the old movie, the brilliant.
You don't need to spoil anything. I've already seen the argument scene on Twitter.
Well, the opening way it starts with it just showing, showing each couple's perspective on each other before showing their whole divorce situation. Oh my god, it's just so brilliant.
Marriage Story is
I don't know.
just great. And
I
anybody,
was just
you know,
blown. Yeah, it's so emotionally gripping. The acting, the argument scene.
but that's, I mean, that's
I'll
not
just
the only
say-
part, but yeah.
The most meme scene in the movie.
Every day I wake up, I hope you're dead. Instead of being super impactful, is now a meme.
Like, bro, the whole movie's phenomenal, not just the argument scene. But whatever.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. I'm just saying that's a good. Somebody wanted to say, why is Marriage Story so amazing? I could play the argument scene because it encapsulates.
Man, Laura Dern's monologue is pretty great. The frick, like.
Laura Dern's good, but I guess I'm just not as attracted to her as you are.
Yeah, she gave me a
But-
super big giant thing. I'm just kidding.
I think Marriage Story deserves it. It's beyond.
It is so damn great.
Honest, I wish I could say it's not the hardest movie to edit because there's.
I mean, I prefer I Am Mother just a tiny bit more, but that's a really great Netflix movie.
1917.
I'm going my father. Oh man, my favorite.
I know. It's not mine, but damn, is it great.
Beautiful.
It is so great.
Like every scene is just epically
It'll
beautiful.
most likely win.
You know what actually happened was on Saturday night. I was sitting at my home. Me and my family were just looking through pictures, and then like my friend texts me and she's like, "All right, Mark, have you seen this movie? What movie? 1970." And she's like, "It's my new favorite movie. Watch it."
Bro.
I was like, I will. And I watched it the next Tuesday.
I didn't think it was
like,
possible Sam could top his other movies, because you got to remember, Sam made American Beauty, Sam made Revolutionary Road, Sam made Build-A-Bear Edition. Yet somehow he topped those other movies. That's crazy. Like, I don't know.
God, what a movie! Filmmaking amazing, acting amazing, score amazing. Everything's about it amazing. It would be an asshole move for me to try and find a flaw with it.
Sam Mendes is legit the legend after that movie. He's legit the legend.
I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for the running scene. The one.
Oh man, that's so epic. Oh my gosh.
Actually, you know what? I shouldn't call it the one-shot running scene because every scene is one shot.
Hey, bro, he's running through the rubbles and they're all chasing him. Those are great.
Particular one-shot running scene.
One at the end where he's running from all the bombs. It's at the end. It's at the end of the trailer. Yeah, it's at the end, which I wish it wasn't in the trailers. That's really stupid, but whatever.
I loved it, beginning to end. It was just fantastic.
Yeah, no, that was such
see
a.
it soon. Just
Spoil
in the
it.
next couple of months.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to see it. It's.
I mean, it's my favorite war movie now, so yeah.
Might be mine.
It's not it's not something I'll do often, but it is a very.
And it's a special occasion. You gotta see it.
It's the most epic movie ever. Well, besides Endgame, but
I've also, not gonna lie, I've just, it's what I've like done a lot of. I don't want to get religious here, but like it's one I've like actually been like really like trying to like get into a little more. Just kind of asking myself and prayer. Yeah. Anyways, on to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
oh yeah.
Great. What a fun time.
I'm like rocking when somebody mentions that movie. Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna warn listeners. I kind of want to spoil it. Is it cool if we spoil
We
it?
can spoil stuff. It don't matter.
It's been out several months. I know. I pretty much had it spoiled for me first day. So.
Okay, wait. Okay, so anybody who's listening to this hasn't seen it, go watch it. It's a lot of fun.
Epic.
It's one of my favorites
Or
of the year.
don't go watch it.
It's Tarantino, guys. Watch it.
Watch it. Yeah, watch it. It's one thing I'm with. Okay, I'm gonna spoil the end. I loved it. I think the ending scene of the movie is the best scene.
Obviously, that's the best scene in the movie. Is that even
I was actually watching it when all the Mansons show up at the neighborhood. I thought, this is the scene we're gonna watch Margot Robbie get.
That's what I thought was gonna happen, but it didn't.
And then it totally doesn't happen, and it's just this total gore fest.
And all of a sudden, Leo grabs up the freaking flamethrower. He's oh my god.
At the hour pulls out the flamethrower, I just said to my brother, "No effing." way."
Bro, Mark, when that happened in the theater, the entire audience cheered. I mean, it was crazy. Like
Yeah, what a.
in the theater when he grabbed out the flamethrower, the entire audience went insane. It was amazing.
Wow, I
From
love
now on, I
it.
will no longer say language. I will say linguistics.
I like that.
I saw it in the theater, and everybody loved it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Well, I wish I saw it at a theater, but I didn't. I just rented it on Amazon and watched it, and it was a lot of fun.
And also when Brad Pitt threw Bruce Lee against the car.
That whole actually realized that whole statement.
Body is a lethal weapon.
No, the Bruce Lee performance that was spot on.
Like Cliff
That was,
Booth is OP, bro. Like
that whole thing was just one shot. Like it's like almost the whole thing is one shot, except for when they start fighting, it switches.
yeah.
But like most of it was just this one shot, and that was great.
All right, next movie.
Parasites.
Yeah, my voice cracked.
Pretty great movie.
Parasite.
Bong Joon-ho's best movie, right?
Yeah. I absolutely love literally every square inch of Parasite.
Square inch of Parasite.
It's a square inch of Parasite.
Well, I haven't watched it in a while. Maybe on the second time I'll love it more. I do love the movie, but I don't think it's the best movie of 2019 like some people be saying it is. But
To be honest, I'll say this. This is what I'll say. I think Marriage Story.
Oscars list. Like after Best Picture, and I just went, oh gosh, we gotta talk.
I put Uncut Gems and Parasite on the same boat. I mean, they're both great in terms of quality. I mean,
What I'd say about Parasite versus Marriage Story, for those are the two I want to win.
and Uncut Gems,
Parasite
hey,
won.
well, granted, getting it nominated, so.
Goddamn should have nominated. I would have loved that. Parasite is. I don't know. When you're watching the movie, it's like you're watching it. And then once I immediately picked up what the gimmick was, like when I picked up what I don't want to spoil it, but once I picked up what the plot, and I'm not going to spoil it just for Christian because I'm like, you can't.
I've
know
already
it.
had it spoiled.
You know everything about it. I didn't know
An epic movie, but you know.
Yeah, like once I figured out what the
movie theater, when I have to deal with spoilers, I will. But I'm at a movie theater.
Do they
I
play
get things
Parasite
spoiled
there?
all the time.
I don't see 4 movies that much, but Parasite kept me invested. It was just that great. I mean,
At the beginning, I was kind of having like, you know, when you're watching a foreign movie, you're like, all right, I keep having to read the dialogue, and you're not quite invested. But once you pick up what the gimmick is, you're not even reading it anymore. It's just processing
I know.
in your head. That's what Parasite was for me. I was so invested.
I mean, it's my favorite Ford movie. Granted, I haven't seen a lot, so that opinion's not really.
Fine as well, yeah. Let's see some other foreign movies I saw this year. The Wandering Earth.
I didn't see Wandering
Oh,
Earth.
the Wandering Earth.
Stupid.
The Wandering Earth
Stupid.
fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was really dumb though. It was just a fun blockbuster. You're not gonna
I
make the
don't know if
Earth
Shadow is
alive.
still on Netflix though,
Oh, I should watch that if it is on Netflix. I want
because
to.
I have seen that.
We'll look up actually. I really want to watch Shadow. Isn't it R though?
Yeah, it's
Is that all
it's
the?
technically not rated. Technically,
Is that all the nominees? Did we cover them all?
we're just gonna start talking about Shadow and how awesome it is.
Wait, what?
I don't think you're. I think you're the only one who's seen Shadow. So
What's Shadow? Oh,
there are more nominees. Should we just skip them because?
Umbrella swords, man. Umbrella swords.
I mean,
How about this? Hair Love. Oh, let's just look at some of these. I guess. I don't know.
what?
I don't know if I care about much. I guess we finished Best Pictures.
Yeah, we finished everything. We're good.
There's not much you go from.
There's still like Best Animated Short Film.
Okay, no, let's not do that.
Hair Love,
Pitbull.
one of those.
Honestly, I don't care about any of these. Sound editing.
Hair Love or Kip.
Actually, oh, we never got to Endgame's one nominee.
Visual effects,
that's-
yeah.
Effects?
Yeah, visual effects. That's the only thing. The Lion King did get nominated.
How? First of all, that's an animated movie, so that shouldn't be qualified for that award. And second of all, what? I don't know.
Irishman. I don't think Irishman.
Nomination. Not gonna lie.
I don't think Irishman deserves that.
Do
I
I
think.
call it VFX or animated? I go, it's animated.
You know what? I think Irishman shouldn't get that. I don't think
Really?
he deserves that nominee. Well, let me explain. I think the visual effects are good, but I've always seen best visual effects as a chance for the movies that aren't as artistic to get some Oscar, like Endgame, Rise of Skywalker, like all those movies that aren't gonna
Right,
get
bro, how did Alita not get nominated for that? Like, I don't understand. Like,
But I think Godzilla.
yeah, Godzilla too. Like, what?
I mean, I don't love it. I think it's a really fun movie, but
That
oh
was
my god, the
snubbed
visuals.
hard.
Yeah, Godzilla should have got nominated for Best Picture.
Not really, but
That's totally sarcasm.
I love Godzilla too, but it ain't Best Picture
No, I
material.
did
Like,
not say that.
Hobbs and Shaw should get nominated for Best Picture.
What it should have been nominated for was best
Tate, I-
documentary.
Singing Godzilla for you. Why didn't you notice?
What?
Godzilla, fire, spit a monster, blood on. I don't actually know the lyrics.
Oh, Eminem.
Eminem, Godzilla. Yeah,
It's a great song.
that's like my favorite. It's my favorite song right now. It's not my favorite song of all time.
I thought you said the other songs in the album were better. Like,
Ask on a
whatever.
podcast.
I'll explain. Wait, what?
It's a really weird question to ask on a podcast, but how long have we been recording?
About an hour and 18 minutes now.
Oh, okay.
That seems like a pretty. I don't know. We'll see what we talk about after this. I kind of want to talk about the Fast 9 trailer.
Yeah, that's the last thing we'll talk about. Fast 9.
Maybe next week we'll talk about an actual movie.
Let's talk about Fast and Furious 9.
Well,
Okay, I don't know how I feel. I don't know if I'm looking forward to this one.
I'm just confused about how Han is alive. What?
Oh yeah, that made me. When I saw that at the end, I thought, oh yeah, that was a character. I forgot about him. I mean,
He died!
I'm sorry, but like, do they really think that we have so much of an investment of a franchise where they can return a character that died like 3 movies ago, and we'll be like,
Well, you gotta
yeah, I
understand, a lot of people loved Han, and they were really pissed when he died. So,
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just like, yeah, he's one of the best.
Fast and Furious to me is I've only seen Hobbs and Shaw, but do not underestimate how much I know about this franchise. 'Cause I have had to deal with so many people who know so much about this franchise.
I know everything, but you know.
No unhealthy amount about it.
I don't really. I guess here's the thing that really annoyed me. First of all, John Cena. Okay.
Is the villain and apparently Dom's brother.
I told my dad John Cena's in it, and he
Vin Diesel, he's your little brother.
told my dad that John Cena was in it, and he thought I was joking.
Well, I mean, you can't see him. Maybe he is in it. I couldn't see he was in it. I mean.
I think what was so annoying about, I don't know. I think when it was just like, he's your brother, I thought, whoa, never seen that one before. How original are you?
Bro, the Fast and Furious movies aren't trying to be masterpieces, okay? They're just goofy fun.
No, but it annoys me.
As a graphic design, like someone who's taking graphic design, the poster for John Cena's character in Fast and Furious, I don't know what the heck is up with his body.
Let's see it. Hold up.
Look, bro, Fast and Furious franchise has never been about, you know, being, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But it's I don't think that's what John Cena really looks like. Like, John Cena's big, but he's not that huge.
I'll say this. I'm actually really mad that that the Hobbs and Shaw guys aren't in this.
Oh, agreed.
Mom?
Come on.
Yeah, really. I've only seen Hobbs and Shaw, so I'm.
They're like the two best characters in the franchise. They're the only two I actually like. Because I kind of think every character, other character is pretty not really
to mention, it had one of the funniest cameos I've ever seen, which is the Ryan Reynolds cameo.
That was great. Wait, where is the poster? I can't. There's no poster for.
Well, after Hobbs and Shaw, I am interested to see what happens next. I mean.
Yeah, but I think they announced
how hard it is to stab someone with a brick?
What's weird is
I actually stabbed a guy with a brick.
Also, car swinging on a rope. Isn't that a bit too far?
I'm sending it to the group chat.
Bro, Furious 7 had a car go through 3 buildings, so I like.
Yeah, but like that's okay. I just when I saw when he was like driving, he was like, "Dom, there's nowhere." And I actually said out loud, "Don't you dare do it!" And then he did it. And I just said he freaking did it. Like,
I'm sending
why?
it to the group chat. I'm sending
I don't know.
Group chat.
Everybody else will be able to see it, but whatever.
I don't, you know.
Poster to the group chat.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what is wrong with that? What's up? What?
You know.
I'm actually really good.
That means you're gonna have to edit in this poster into the.
Hold on, let me go.
Well, no, you don't need to do that. You could people can just look it up if they're interested.
I don't think I can zoom in. Yeah, I can. There you go. There it is.
Yeah.
I was being joking, but sorry, people listening to the podcast.
So yeah, I think I'm really excited for it because I like Fast and Furious. But...
I'll watch it. Also, I was a bit annoyed by the music choice. It just seemed like it just seemed like some leftover dubstep.
Excuse me, that's DJ Snake you're talking about.
That's what it sounded like. I'm sorry. I know you like DJ Snake more than me. I just didn't.
That's Frequency 75. That's an amazing song. What the frick are you talking about?
Okay, I have a question. Why is every Fast and Furious trailer I've ever seen over 2 minutes long?
This one's 4 minutes. What the 4 minutes for a trailer? That made me.
Well, they put Kids See Ghosts in the trailer too. I can still feel the love. That was cool.
They always had so what was the in the 8 trailer? They played I don't know if you know it, Speaker Box by Bass Nectar, and I've always been when I heard that I was like, oh my god, Bass Nectar is in this. Who's a band? They're a pretty small electric band, but I've always really enjoyed their
Fast 8 was pretty good. I prefer 7, but you know.
Yeah, I enjoyed it fine. It was enjoyable. It was kind of a bit ridiculous though. It was like just felt like a franchise running low on fuel, which is what this one felt like to me.
Hey, you don't know. F9 can be great. I mean,
but I don't see Fast and Furious being great.
I'll finally see F9. I'll see it as well. Granted, I'm also probably not gonna backtrack either. So I'm just gonna be walking into F9 like, okay, I kind of know what's going on.
It's just it feels like they don't know what they're doing.
So they're shooting F9 and F10 back to back, but
I think
I'm
the
not.
other thing I noticed is like Hobbs and Shaw had the whole like super soldier thing with Idris Elba, and they are totally just doing that again with this one as well.
like, well, it does make me question how they brought Han back. I think he's the cyborg now or something. But I mean,
Oh no, he's probably just somehow alive because this is Fast and Furious, and you're never supposed to take it seriously. He's, well, also you have to like, it's like
a lot of Hobbs and Shaw again.
really a plot of Hobbs and. I mean, I guess it's similar, but I don't know if I'd say it's the carbon copy of Hobbs and Shaw.
I know, but again, I'm also saying this
Hobbs and
as
Shaw
someone who
surprisingly. It's
kind of
surprising.
knows this franchise from what I've heard about it, and
What excels pun. What excels the Hobbs and Shaw above most of their Fast and Furious is the interactions with the characters because
oh yeah,
the two main characters, Dwayne Johnson and
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham, yeah, they're both just their chemistry is just so much fun.
It's epic.
The chemistry. I don't really like Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious. I just don't really think he knows. It feels like he doesn't know what
Vin Diesel. Either of you gonna Bloodshot?
PG-13, so yeah, it looks like garbage, but whatever. I don't think it looks any good. When it says PG-13, I actually said, you gotta be PG-13. It's called Bloodshot. So isn't the premise?
Same with Venom.
I heard a video about it. I heard of it. The point of it is to be like the most violent comic book, isn't it?
Well, same with Venom.
It's supposed to be. Yeah, like, well, yeah, but it's like, I guess so, yeah. But Venom can be PG-13. It feels like it can be.
I don't know how they're gonna do the second one PG-13, but
it'll be. I don't know why there's a discussion around that. It'll be PG-13 because the first one made
Morbius will be
$850.
PG-13 too.
bro, Venom 2 has Carnage though, so like, how are they gonna make it PG-13?
No, let me explain. Sony sits there and they see Venom made that much money, so they think, okay, that's what people want. We'll do the same thing all over again. Sony would never make an R-rated movie because it's not guaranteed to make as much money as a PG-13 one. So it'll be R.
Well, I mean, Joker made $1 billion, so maybe they'll want to do it now.
There is something that made me think, oh, maybe that's the case. But I feel like Sony just isn't willing to take that risk.
Yeah, whatever.
Also, with it now being confirmed through Morbius, it's part of the MCU.
Morbius? Did that get confirmed?
Well, they have MCU characters in it, so.
Michael Keaton's Vulture.
Yeah, but if that's part of the MCU, I actually think I'm never gonna watch a Sony Spider-Man whatever movie again because that's just garbage of them. To just shove their own because let's just admit it. If we think, do we all agree Venom is bad or does Tate like it?
I kind of like it.
I did not like it. I don't hate it, but I did not like it. I was not having a fun time sitting through it. I'm glad it does have a fan base, though. So.
It's funny.
I'll say this. Yeah, it actually has a lot of really good comedy in it. Like when he's at the elevator, and he's like, or he's about to jump out the window, he goes, jump, and then he goes up to the elevator.
Well, it's the same guy who did the
like,
Zombieland movie, Ruben Fleischer.
But that was hilarious to me. I cracked up.
Yeah, Ruben Fleischer made it. He did Zombieland, so.
I do love, it's not really a comedic scene, but it's the part where Venom just becomes basically Eddie's romantic guidance counselor.
Oh, it's funny. I think the movie has a comedic heart because it's a blockbuster, but it's script-wise all over the place. It has no.
It's the room of superhero movies.
Yeah, I don't hate it because it's just whatever to me. I guess I give it like a 3 out of 10. I think it's bad, but
I give
not
it
really
around
hate.
4.
So if you had to choose between watching Venom and Rise of Skywalker, Mark, which would you watch though?
Talking about Fast and Furious a minute ago. I'm forgetting what got us here. We all can agree.
I'm saying
Yeah.
F9. I'll see F9.
I kind of,
Okay.
we shouldn't talk forever. I mean, it's like,
Who's directing F9?
Justin Lin.
Justin Lin, I think.
Yeah.
But was he on? Was he? I don't know if he's on F8 or if he did anything.
He did.
I think F8 was the guy who did MIB.
Yeah, no, F8 did. He did MIB International.
Which
and
was
it-
fine. It was fine.
I think over time I've just kind of realized it comes out on the same day as Mr. Ickerson. Yeah, Justin Lin. I'll look that up.
He's a good director.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discography real quickly. I'm way taller than him. He's
If I
5'6".
recall, he's pretty much been one of the lead directors on the franchise for a while. I might be
Oh,
wrong.
look, I don't know. No, they've switched it up enough for it wouldn't be that. Because remember, who did F8 again? Let's see. What is he?
The same guy
Feature
that something gray, I think.
He's doing F9 and F10 as well, and he's also doing the Hot Wheels movie. What?
The Hot Wheels movie.
You're right, actually. Yeah, right. He actually is kind of the lead director on it. He did Tokyo Drift. He did He did 4. He did 5, and he did 6. Then they switched it up for 7 and 8, and he's back for 9.
7 had a what's his face?
He did Star Trek Beyond. Yeah, he did Star Trek Beyond. That actually makes me a bit more excited because I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
That was a ton of fun. But Hot
No,
Wheels,
I find
why
it
is there a
funny,
Hot?
Justin Lin, who's done Fast and Furious, is going to be doing the Hot Wheels movie.
Hot Wheels movie. Okay, that's who asked for that though. Like I don't know.
It's not. It's
Justin
one. Of,
is
it's.
so ridiculous.
I don't know if it'll actually. You know, I want to say and go. Oh, it's not going to hit theaters. But I also said that about Playmobil. I was like, never gonna happen. Like 2 years ago, I saw that's never going to happen. Here I am in December. Oh, in the theater seeing. Guess what? Playmobil the movie.
Alone with your brother and being alone.
And a Barney movie coming out. All right.
Yeah, these movies about like kids shows and kids properties that there's like isn't there still a Play-Doh movie on the table?
I think so, but that might have gotten canceled.
Oh.
Again, we also thought the same thing about Playmobil, so.
Well, I'll see F9.
Yeah.
F9, we'll see.
This is just the first time I've been like, oh, I don't know if I'm that confident, but who knows? Maybe I'll do it. It's the first time he's producer of that movie.
Yeah.
Somebody, if Chris Stuckman gives it,
talk about the.
Okay. Well,
what?
we at the 1 hour 30-minute mark, so I think it's about time we wrap it up,
Yeah, that's
everybody.
a good length for a podcast.
Yeah, that's a decent length.
Next episode we should like actually talk about one movie. Like we'll talk about a small scene.
Coraline, because that will require me to see Coraline.
You know, maybe that could actually be what we do like next week, or I don't know. We'll record the next episode next weekend or the weekend after.
Yeah, we don't have to rush it. I mean,
I don't know if I want to make this like a weekly thing because it does take like an hour and a half of my day every time. So, and I'm not gonna guarantee I can be available every Saturday night. So,
well, we'll make it like every 2 weeks or every month. How about that? I mean,
yeah, well, not every month. Well, if we do it, we should do it either 1 week or 2 weeks.
okay.
I do like the 2-week idea.
Yeah.
Because 2-week idea, as opposed to 1 week, having 2 weeks on our side, we'll be able to talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, like, say some stuff happens over the week, we can talk about that more.
Yeah.
Like just 1 week.
Yeah.
So do we want to watch Coraline?
Yeah. Watch Coraline.
Yes.
Do we just try that, or do we want to do something different?
I mean,
Hey, hold up! I just realized something.
What?
That's the weekend Sonic comes out.
oh yeah.
We could talk about Sonic.
We could talk about like 2 movies. That's what Sardonicast does. So we could always do that.
Well, we'll talk about Sonic and we'll talk about
Well, I talk about Sonic with him.
I'll do a Sonic review too, but
Well, obviously, but like we can also still talk about it here.
I don't know. I guess the next topic can be like
We could use it for like spoilers or crap.
like
Like our reviews are the actual reviews, but we spoil stuff here.
I don't know, like
Yeah, because I kind of quit doing spoiler reviews. I'm sick of making 30-minute videos on my channel every time I see a blockbuster. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, I'm going to wrap up this podcast, everybody. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.